9:13 WMAZ Morning starts now.
Good morning, everyone. It's still cold out there, but this time we're going to add some rain to the mix, and that's going to be the case the next couple of days. I'll have those details for you coming up.
Plus, kids 5 and up now eligible for a COVID-19 vaccine, but when can they sign up for a shot in Central Georgia? Find out when a pediatrician's office hopes to get the green light. And BIV investigators now addressing social media rumors about kidnapping attempts, what they want you to know before you spread the posts online.
Hey family, you know it's Thursday, so it's time to put a little bit of yay in your day. In just a few minutes, you're going to hear live from a school resource officer here at Perry Middle School who is truly making a difference. Stick with us for that.
Well, good morning. You are looking live over downtown Macon. The time is 6:30 on this Thursday, November 4th. I'm Caitlin Heck, Wanye out in Perry, my neck of the woods this morning. How's it feeling out there?
That's right, Caitlin, and I am Wanye Reese. It's feeling very cold out here, but let me tell you, this story that I have to share with you is definitely going to warm you up. And Caitlin, I was just thinking, this moment just being out here in the cold, it's very, very nostalgic for me because, you know, I was a morning reporter for a little while. And let me tell you, I didn't like the cold then, and I sure enough don't like it now.
I do not blame you at all, Wanye. Unfortunately, it seems like we're not getting any break from it anytime soon, Courtney.
That's right. Sorry, Wanye. That's what happens when your Yay in Your Day series is in the middle of fall. It's going to be a little chilly, so hang in there, my friend. All right, everybody. Well, let's talk about what's going on out there. Like I said at the top of the show, we're also going to add a little bit of rain to the forecast on top of the chilly weather. Thankfully, not raining over in Perry. I think that would make it a little bit worse for Wanye out there if that cold rain was falling. That's all to our north up towards the Atlanta area. We did have a couple of light showers in parts of Jasper, Putnam, and Washington this morning, but we will look mainly north of Macon for the day for that rain. So where you're seeing it this morning, that's pretty much where our focus is going to be, but it could trickle into central Georgia. 49 right now in Macon. All of us are cold. Notice a little breezy in some spots, so it's feeling more like 46 in Macon to start the day. Do as Wanye is doing this morning. Bundle up, everyone. Upper 40s, low 50s to get the day going. 49 in Warner Robins, 50 in Montezuma, and 48 in Dublin. Here's a look at that breeze, anywhere between a calm wind to upwards of 7 miles per hour. Now today, temperatures are only going to go into the 50s. I'll have those details and time out all the rain in just a few minutes.
Thank you, Courtney. We start this half hour with the latest on COVID-19 vaccines for younger school-age children. Kids 5 and up are now eligible. Kid-sized doses of the Pfizer vaccine cleared 2 hurdles, the FDA's emergency use authorization and then the CDC's recommendation. And according to the CDC, this means about 28 million kids in the U.S. ages 5 to 11 can now get vaccinated, which includes about 987,000 in Georgia. Michael Hawkinson with the North Central Health District says they are waiting on guidance from the Georgia Department of Public Health, which is waiting on guidance from the CDC, and they expect that soon. Dr. Jason Smith with Primary Pediatrics says parents asked about vaccine availability already. The office got 1,200 Pfizer shots this week, and now they are just waiting for the go-ahead.
So the vaccine itself is the same, but the retail stores are controlled on a federal level, so they may be given the green light before we are in Georgia. We have to listen to the DPH and the ACIP, which are the 2 groups that kind of converse on vaccines, and when they give us the green light, we can give it. So hopefully on Friday or Monday, we'll get the green light here.
Kids could also have a chance to get the vaccine at pharmacies, community health centers, and schools. Hospitals will not give them out. So let's break down just who can get the 3 currently used vaccines in the U.S. So as of right now, Pfizer's vaccine has the widest reach. It is approved for everyone over 5. The single-dose Johnson & Johnson vaccine is approved for people 18 and older, and that's the same for Moderna. But Moderna submitted data to the FDA for emergency use authorization for ages 12 to 17, and it plans to do the same for kids ages 6 to 11 soon. In other news this morning, the Bibb Sheriff's Office now urging you to think before you share on social media. This came after social media rumors claimed several kidnapping attempts and robberies happened around Vineville and Ridge Avenues. The Sheriff's Office says the posts of kidnapping attempts are false. There were also claims that it's part of Gang Initiation Week, and the Sheriff's Office says they don't have any information confirming that. There is one attempted robbery report they are looking into. That happened Tuesday in Jim Shaw's restaurant parking lot on Vineville. And people living in a neighborhood near that spot are already pushing for security cameras. The historic Ingleside Neighborhood Association plans to host a fundraiser this weekend. Nancy White with the association says they see problems with car break-ins. She says cameras will help people feel more comfortable when they park their car on the street, especially with the holidays coming up. The group says they'll choose sites for the security cameras based on crime statistics from the sheriff's office. The fundraiser is on Sunday afternoon from 4 to 7 on Osborne Place. They'll have food trucks, live music, and a wine raffle. Tickets are $15 per adult. And now to headlines from across the state. A final jury panel stands now for the trial of 3 men facing murder charges in connection to Ahmaud Arbery's 2020 shooting death. The judge declined to override decisions in jury selection that left just 1 black juror on the final panel of 12. Yesterday, prosecutors asked the Superior Court judge to reinstate 8 black potential jurors. They argued that defense lawyers struck them from the final jury because of their race, which the U.S. Supreme Court holds as unconstitutional. However, the judge said he was limited in his ability to change the jury's racial makeup as defense attorneys gave non-racial reasons for striking those potential jurors. It's not clear what the makeup will be for the 4 alternates. Our Jacksonville, Florida station says the judge will hear motions starting at 9 this morning and opening statements tomorrow. And this morning, we still don't know who Felicia Moore will face in a runoff for Atlanta mayor. The city council president got 41% of the vote, leading the 14-candidate field. Based on current numbers on our Station of Atlanta's website, City Council members Andre Dickens now leads former Atlanta Mayor Kasim Reed by just over 600 votes. So it looks like Dickens will advance. However, the results are not official until the state certifies the votes. The runoff will happen on November 30th.
We did it. We're champs. This is the beginning of the dynasty. I think the Braves are
for sure
just getting started.
Let's certainly hope so. The excitement is real for Atlanta Braves fans following the team's World Series win, 26 years in the making. Tomorrow, all the celebrations continue with a parade around Atlanta and Cobb County. The Braves say that parade starts at noon in downtown Atlanta, making its way up Peachtree Street, then Cobb Parkway, before ending up at Truist Park. Starting at 3:30 tomorrow afternoon, there will be a ceremony at the stadium. And then at 4:30, you can catch a concert featuring Grammy Award-winning Atlanta artists Ludacris and Big Boy. The Braves say tickets are free, but you do have to reserve them ahead of time. For the general public, you can do that starting at 1 o'clock this afternoon. What a time that is going to be. Time now 6:38. It is probably going to be cold there, but the excitement is going to completely override that.
Yes, absolutely. And thankfully tomorrow, it looks like the rain that we're experiencing today and that Atlanta is actually experiencing this morning is going to be gone.
Not raining on that parade.
No, that's right. There's nothing like rain to rain on a parade. Never a good time. But yes, it will still be very cold up there. So for those of you here, maybe planning to head up there tomorrow, just be sure you are bundling up. You're looking live over Truist Park. Going to be a huge ordeal there tomorrow. Of course, they have that concert going on after the parade in the park. Right here at home, it's cold too. That's definitely not different no matter where you are in the Peach State. And in fact, it's even colder up in Atlanta. 49 in Macon, 49 in Warner Robins and in Gordon, 50 in Montezuma, 49 in Unadilla and in Forsyth, and we're at 46 in Eastman. Keep in mind, there's a little bit of a light breeze this morning, so it's feeling cooler in some spots. Do not walk out without that jacket. Rain to our north, up towards the Atlanta area. For us, north of Macon is where we're going to primarily be focused for our rain chance today. That's thanks to a trough. It's an area of lower pressure. It's going to add a little bit of extra lift. And usually when we talk low pressure, we see these. The only difference, this is an area of closed low pressure. This is pretty much open, but it is going to allow for some rain today. Wedge also still in play. So what does that mean? That cool air is running into this. Chilly rain on the way for today. Our temperatures are only going to reach the 50s. If you're south of Macon, you might head into the 60s though. We'll time out that rain for you with Future View. Rain will be possible mainly for the morning, and again, mainly north of Macon, closer to that trough is where we're going to be looking for the day today. As we head into the evening, maybe a stray lingering shower. Now here comes tomorrow. So of course, that parade going on in Atlanta, see, we're nice and dry, still going to be partly to mostly cloudy and cool, and that's going to go for central Georgia as well. Where we're going to be looking tomorrow is mainly south and east of Macon as a low that's going to ride along a front that's to our south, passes over the peninsula of Florida and out over the Atlantic. And as it slowly does so, we'll look ahead to a steady, chilly rain south and east of Macon tomorrow night. So of course, what goes on tomorrow night in central Georgia? Friday night football games. If you're in places like Dodge, Lawrence, Telfair, Wheeler counties, it's going to be a cold rain for those football games tomorrow night. We'll start to clear out though as we head into Saturday evening. Here's a look at those temperatures over the next few days. 50s today. If you're north of Macon, you might only head into the low 50s, south of Macon 60s, upper 50s for all of us tomorrow, and then we'll head back into the 60s by Saturday with that rain primarily for the morning into the early afternoon. Your 7-day forecast looks like this: cold with a chance for a few chilly showers over the next few days. Don't forget to turn those clocks back, by the way, as we head into Sunday. Daylight saving ends will be in the 60s through the weekend, back in the 70s by Monday.
Morning. All right, you know what that sound means, morning crew. It is time to put a little yay in your day. This morning, you have heard us talk about a Perry School Resource Officer who is impacting her middle school community. And right now, you get a chance to hear straight from her. So Wanya joins us live in Houston County for an interview with Officer Gary. Good morning, Wanya. Can't wait to talk to her.
Well, good morning to you, Caitlin. Thankfully, we did get Officer Gary to wake up bright and early with us, or you could say dark and early. So just my first question for you this morning: how are you feeling?
I'm cold, very cold, but I'm feeling really good.
That's good to hear. We're both definitely on the same page when it comes down to that. So you're already smiling here early this morning. What causes you to wear that smile so boldly and just always be so positive?
Well, the reason why I'm always smiling, I want to make sure that the kids are coming into the school smiling. So I want to be able to radiate my energy off onto them to make sure they are having a good day and be successful.
And what makes the students so special to you, whether it be here at Perry or Morningside?
These kids, I consider them my babies. Like, I look at them like my little sister, my little brothers, and I want to make sure they are headed down the right path. That's why, and they brighten my day as well. So that's why they're special to me.
That's absolutely amazing. And, you know, my last question for you: why do you believe it's so important that our young people have a positive relationship with law enforcement?
I believe that is important because as they're growing, we need to be able to instill into them early to understand that we're not bad. We're here for you. Whenever you need us, give us a call. So I want to build that relationship to let them know that they can trust us. So.
Definitely. Well, very well said. Officer Gary, thank you so much for waking up with us. And you can see her full story. That's going to be coming up around 6:47 a.m. So be sure to stay with us. We'll have more news, weather, and traffic for you coming up.